On February 17, 2024, at the Munich Security Conference, Czech President Petr Pavel said that the country had found 800,000 artillery shells of 155 and 122 mm caliber for Ukraine outside the EU. Funding is required for the purchase of these ammunition. According to the Financial Times, the needed amount is about $1.5 billion. At a conference on support for Ukraine in Paris, Czech Prime Minister Petr Pavel said that 15 countries have already supported the initiative. This includes Belgium, the Netherlands, Lithuania and France. Emmanuel Macron came to Prague to coordinate actions with allies, AFP reported.
We are certainly approaching a time when it will be appropriate in Europe not to be weak. We never want to see the tragedies that are happening. We never want to see what is at stake. And I believe that our two countries will realize what is happening in Europe, that war has returned to our soil, that forces that have become unstoppable are increasing the threat to us every day.
Since the beginning of Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine, Paris has transferred more than €2.5 billion worth of military equipment to Kyiv, the French Defense Ministry has said. From February 24, 2022 to December 31, 2023, France sent Kyiv more than 1 million rounds of small arms ammunition, 288 armored vehicles, 160 drones, 50 artillery systems and 9 anti-aircraft systems. The number of Kurtail, Aster and Scalp missiles is classified. In addition, about 10,000 Ukrainian soldiers were trained on the territory of France and Poland.
French military aid to Ukraine: 1 million rounds of small arms ammunition, 288 armored vehicles, 160 drones, 50 artillery systems, 9 anti-aircraft systems, Kurtail, Aster, Scalp missiles. Now there is a competition between France and Germany in the field of security. I think it is useful for Western Europe and the whole security system on the European continent. I think that Ukraine could play a key role here and we should make the most of this moment.
The Estonian foreign minister has agreed with the French president and said that the EU should become more bold and ambitious with regard to Ukraine. According to him, Macron is now changing the paradigm of support for Kyiv.
Macron's statement that he may consider sending troops to Ukraine was a paradigm shift. It indicates that the importance of Ukraine's victory has reached Western policymakers who make decisions and are prepared to do more. Margus Tsahkna, Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Estonia, in a comment to ERR. This way the French president is competing for leadership in Europe. He ambiguously says that it is necessary to back it up with actions, and one of them is that he raised the issue of troops on the territory of Ukraine. The next thing to assess is what kind of troops and what exactly they are planning. Like any beginning, it's not simple, but it's very important.
France also continues to provide humanitarian and economic assistance to Ukraine in the reconstruction of settlements affected by shelling of the Russian army. On March 4, 2024, the Ukrainian Ministry of Community Development, Territories and Infrastructure signed a memorandum with Expertise France, a French agency for international technological cooperation. The company will provide all kinds of support for the restoration of the Chernihiv region, the agency's Director General said. France is also preparing a project to restore cultural monuments in Odessa. Reported by Anastasia Tarnavska, Nikita Skoblikov, UATV News.